Hello and welcome to today's Curtis Speaks video. We're here for episode number 5. And today I'm going to talk about consistency making videos. And how it is to make content at the level that I'm at. Now, as you know, a lot of YouTubers make daily content. It's sort of what you do if it's what your job is. Now, for me, I'm not at that level that it is my job to make content. Now, of course, it is a goal of mine. It's something that I really want to do. And the best way to get there is by doing it the same way that everybody else does. And that's not just doing it on the side. That's trying to, well, of course, doing it on the side, since I'm tend to try to get a job to make money relatively soon. But not so much do it on the side, but do it at a consistent level. And that's what I'm at. I'm at the point where I upload 2 videos every single day. And I enjoy it. I sit down and I record playing games, and I enjoy trying to be entertaining to people, 2 people, 4 people, whatever. And it's really just fun for me. I really want to sit down and talk about how I do it at this level. So the first thing I do is sometime during the week. Sometimes it's Friday, sometimes it's Wednesday, sometimes it's Thursday, whatever day. And I sit down and I get out my planner and I write down for the next week what the 14 to 18 videos will be, depending on if I want to do 2 or 3 videos a day. Then of course I don't do 3 videos every single day on those weeks. So we typically get up to 18. There might be times that I do 4 extra videos. So I'll sit down and I record it all on my planner, what goes up Monday. And it was the top thing. Well, actually, I basically know what goes up at what times. So videos that I record with Casey are always up at 12. Then the NASCAR videos go up at 12 on the days they're not the same. So that essentially means that on Tuesdays, when we do NASCAR Heat Evolution, because we'll use this example because the new series have not started yet. NASCAR Heat Evolution would go up on Tuesday, which that would be the video that go up at 12. But on Thursday, video with Casey would go up, depending on if it's Overwatch, which it typically would be. That will go up at 12. NASCAR goes up at 1. And then on Sunday, NASCAR goes up at 12 again. And that's a very similar thing. And we'll see it again with the new NASCAR series. The Xfinity Series videos will go up on they'll go up at 1. And then they actually will go up at 2 until Dungeon Defenders ends, which then they'll go up at 12. So it's all about the times that I put it up, because 12 is really a prime time to put up videos. Between 12 and 1 is when a lot of people that I watch on YouTube do upload their first video of the day. So I try to upload at 12 and then at 1, and then my extra video goes up at 2. So that's really just a good idea, because if you upload it at 12, that means that people in the, I guess you gotta know the country that you really are speaking to as your viewers. And for me, that is here in America, where most of my views are from. So for the Eastern time zone, which is where I'm at, they go up at 12. If you live in the middle of the country, they go up at 11. And the West Coast, they go up at 10. So you get 12, 11, 10. Then you get 1, 12, and 11 when they go up. So it's kind of how I figured out how they go up. And I'm sure I keep that same formula if I lived in another part of the country. I'd probably do the same thing. Like if I lived in the West Coast, I'd upload it 10 and 11, which would mean 12 and 1. Besides that, the whole thing is like, I know the times they're going to go up. So basically, they'll go up at 10 on the West Coast, 12 here. So it's pretty easy for me to know. Of course, it's 12 noon, not 12 p.m. like super 12 a.m. p.m. I don't know, whatever it is. Early in the morning? Absolutely not. It's the middle of the day, good time for them to go up. I guess I was doing more fun than I'd do 1 and 2, but I'm sticking with the 12. I really like 12. That's what time for here. But that's the first thing I do. The next thing I do is I write it on the whiteboard that I have, which is divided up into every single day. Write on that board, and then whatever goes at the top. So we'll take Monday. Monday, I don't know what this Monday is. I forget what it is. I think it's Pokemon Showdown. No, actually I do know. It's Pokemon Showdown and Overwatch. Okay, for the Monday before this video. So the week this video goes up, that Monday, which would be the 11th. So on the 11th, Pokemon Showdown and Overwatch went up. Right on the board. So the top line on the board is 12. Second line is 1. Third line is 2. Then I actually get a piece of paper. I get one of these papers. And I've been actually writing it out on there too. Just because of the way the studio's set up. My board's on this side. The computer's on this side. So it's just the way the studio's set up that I have to do it in that sense. Before, it was just everything was off the board. That's why I used the board. But now it's just the easier way for it to be laid out. So I take my paper over here. Then after I made all that stuff, I'll go on the computer and make all the thumbnails. Unless it's like a Pokemon Showdown video where I don't even know what the thumbnail is until I get into the video. Unless I think, okay, this battle is going to use this Pokemon. So, like our video earlier in the week, we had Lantern. And once I knew Lantern was going to be used, like once I thought of that idea, I went over to the computer and made the thumbnail. So that's pretty cool. So then I put a little blue mark next to each video saying that the thumbnail's good. Along the paper though, I write down each thing. So the top video, again, is 12. Second is 1. 12, 1, 12, 1, 12, 1. So it goes down for each day. There's a line dividing it. Then I put the blue mark next to it saying, okay, this here's got a thumbnail, thumbnail, thumbnail. Then I take, and I'll come over here, I'll sit down, and say Overwatch. I'll record everything that's Overwatch solo, okay? So if it's a solo video that's recorded just myself, say I have 2 Overwatch videos, there you go, I'll record both at the same time. Just Cause 3, if I got 2, I'll record at the same time. Fallout 4, at the same time. Everything goes together. That's why our NASCAR Heat videos, even though they go up for a whole week, are recorded at the same time. So they were all recorded the same day. It's just easier that way. Plus it makes sense if I'm recording for a week ahead, why would I not? Then I go onto the computer, get all the files, transfer them to the other computer where I edit them. Go over to the whiteboard, put a check mark next to the video saying, alright, there we go. That's how we're going to do this. So the check mark says it's recorded. Then I edit it. Once it's edited, I go over here and put a line through it saying that it's been edited. Then, once I upload it, I get an X saying that it's recorded. Very similar process for it as with Casey. Only difference is Casey and I have to talk about when we're going to record. I'll say, okay, what did you want to record? Because for me, I'm basically available most of the time. At the moment, of course, once I have work and stuff, once I start doing that, once I get a job, then we'll have to figure it out more. But until then, I'm pretty much available to almost every day. So I like to get everything done by Thursday, so I can have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to really just chill. Friday, just because I just, I want to make sure everything's good. Friday's that day that I really just put in some work and actually start working on the next week. Then Saturday and Sunday I can do stuff. If I got to go to the store or something, we do something family related, I'm good those days. So that's something that I have that's pretty simple to do. So I tell Casey, what day you want to record. He picks the day, picks the time. We're good. We sit down, we record. Whatever we got. Like recently just done Defenders in Overwatch, pretty simple. Or if there's something new that came out for a stream, we're like, alright, it's time to stream it. And then we're going to actually start our stream schedule, which is a very similar thing. It's just keeping to doing streams on different days. But that's how I keep consistency. I just stick to a certain method, and that's how it works. I stick to the method of recording, editing, making the thumbnails. It's a process that I enjoy doing. Now, of course, I recorded this video before NASCAR Heat 2 is out, so I'm not entirely sure if I can do 3 championships at once. If I can't, then I have to bulk record 2 championships. So you guys will know soon if I have to bulk record 2 championships, but it's going to be a little bit more stressful. I gotta sit down and just grind out playing that game for like a day to get that recording in for that week. So that'll make it a little bit more difficult because I have to do 3 recordings for a week pretty quickly. But I have to do 11 episodes to grind it out because I can't just do 2 episodes and the season because then I won't have the same results. So I gotta do 11 episodes, 16 episodes, and then 2 episodes. So we have like a lot. That's 26. So I gotta do 28 episodes, yeah, because if I do 11, 16, and 2. Yeah. Along with all the other videos I gotta record. So we really gotta grind out that series, but hopefully you can do one at a time. I would be super triggered if you couldn't. That's when I wish that I would own 3 different games, 3 different systems, so I could just do the game 3 different times. Alright, well, that's that, I think. I think we pretty much got down how I stay consistent and what I do to make sure that my videos get up on time and all that stuff. So with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys in the next